think he's a good guy. I think he's, he brings a real kind of freshness and difference, and I just thought we'd come along and give him a bit of support.
Well, I saw it advertised and I thought it was a good way of supporting the Labour Party without going out canvassing and knocking on doors in the cold. So I thought I'd come along.
It's a celebration of Jeremy, and I think it's bringing a lot of people together that are very passionate about the politics that he's representing.
Comedians in particular have got a lot of really sensible things to say about the world, and it's just nice to hear those things kind of said in a slightly different way.
I think it's great to be at an event where we can all support Jeremy with whatever abilities we've got.
Because I really do believe in Jeremy Corbyn's politics, and I like the way he's trying to take the Labour Party in a direction that it was actually, he's taking them back to the original direction they were supposed to be going in before they became the Tory Party light.
His name, ladies and gentlemen, is Jeremy Corbyn.
Events like these are very important because generally the media is very hostile to the messages of Jeremy Corbyn. So you have to have different ways in which you can reach members of the public.
I think it's very important for the people who support him to sort of get together and share stuff and share all the fantastic talent we've got tonight. I think it's very uplifting for us. We need to sort of somehow get round the media, and I think this is a great way of doing it.
The media is hostile. The television broadcasters are hostile. The powerful are hostile, of course, because he is a challenge to them. So, yes, arts events are very important because artists, whether writers or poets or musicians or theatre people or whatever, are natural rebels, and we have things to say.
And when you see all these people in the audience tonight who are just absolutely committed to a different kind of world, to a better world, it's an absolutely inspiring thing, really.
It can be quite easy to feel like you're in the minority and that you can't achieve anything because there's no one else who believes the same thing as you. And when we have an event like this, you have 2,000 people come together and you realise that actually there's loads more people that agree with you.
Seeing the negative press coverage that Corbyn had, we wanted to kind of counter that with a really positive, exciting, inspiring tour of just the country that could go out and be entertaining, thought-provoking, but also really create a sense that change is possible, that change is happening.
Jeremy Hunt says that too much time is taken up in the NHS by people who are ill. Jeremy Hunt says that eating your own underwear is a proven cure for the plague. Jeremy Hunt says that careful use of a mirror can enable you to take your own appendix out. Jeremy Hunt says using Google for self-diagnosis is good for you, good for the NHS, good for Google, and what's good for Google is good for all of us.
I don't believe all this stuff that he's unelectable because several 100,000 people actually voted to elect him. That is itself a very good sign. So I do think the media continuously gets it wrong.
I would love him to be elected. I think he would stand for a much more compassionate society, and we need someone in power who really believes in that, and I don't feel like the people in power now do at all.
I want to see Jeremy as Prime Minister because it would be really good to have an honest Prime Minister. That's what everybody says they want, and now we've got somebody honest that wants to be Prime Minister. People are still arguing about it. I think it's really great. I love the way that he's stuck to his principles over the years. There's nothing in here that he's championing that he hasn't he's been anti-racist, anti-sexist. He's been for all these things from day one and he hasn't deviated from that, and I think that's to be respected.
And Jeremy offers us another possibility that we can cooperate, collaborate in the best possible sense of that word to create a better world, and I'm 100% behind him.
I want my kids to have the opportunity that I had, and that's only going to happen if we get rid of Cameron and Osborne and Johnson and get someone like Jeremy who's got strength of character, who says what he believes and is there to change things for ordinary people.
I want to support JC for PM because I believe that he has hope and empathy and compassion at the heart of what he does. And that is a brilliant starting point for a leader.